Okay, hello, Mr. J here. Okay, there are people who are obsessed with their appearance. I knew a kid in high school who was only 15, 16 years old. And this kid, for 4 years of his life, from 2005 to 2009, I remember every day for 4 years in high school life, he always looked good. His clothes, he never wore the same clothes twice. Never. Every day for 4 years, he always wore different clothes. And these were not just average clothes. He had expensive jewelry on. His jewelry cost a couple thousand. His clothes cost a couple thousand. There are people, he was not rich, but his parents were hardworking people. And they made sure that they bought him everything he wanted. There are people who are obsessed with their appearance. And I remember this every day. He actually, in the yearbook, he made the best dressed. He was all about his appearance. He would spend a week, he would probably spend up to $500 to $1,000 a week on clothes. His parents, well, he didn't have any money. His parents would buy him all these Nike shoes that cost like $300, $400, $500 for Nike shoes, Nike shirts. All his, I mean, they would spend probably 5 to 1,000 a week on his clothes. His jewelry cost a couple thousand. He had a necklace. His watch. I mean, there are people who are obsessed with their appearance, and there are people which there are people who are obsessed with their hygiene too. There are people who just brush their teeth for like 2 hours. There are people who comb their hair for an hour or two. There are people who take 2 hour showers, take a bath for 3 hours. There are people who put on lotion for 30 minutes and just rub it all over themselves. There are people who buy a whole bunch of perfume and put perfume all over their bodies. There are people who are obsessed with their appearance. They have the perfectionist. I knew people like this. I was never that. I'm an average guy, but I knew people women. A lot of women are like that. A lot of women like models. Some models suffer from eating disorders. They have to be perfect, and they don't. They starve themselves. But I knew women who would just spend like, and even in high school, they would spend maybe 3 hours in the bathroom before you know going to work. Or this, there are people who just spend hours, hours, hours in the bathroom, and there are people on YouTube who I'm not going to say names. There are a lot of people on YouTube who are obsessed with their appearance. They're like, and most deep down, these people are insecure, and I'm like, it's okay to take care of yourself. It's good to have good hygiene, but to overdo it, you know, not to spend $1,000 on clothes, not to go out and buy all bunch of perfume and try to smell good. Try to not try. It's a good thing. Keep having good hygiene is good, but it's never good to try to impress other people. You do it for you, not for other people. And most of these people, even the kid in high school who was wearing all these new clothes and expensive jewelry, he wasn't doing it for himself. He was doing it just to impress people. That's bad. Having good hygiene is supposed to be for you, not for other people. But anyway, that's what I think.